Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Jeremy Marquez here with jmarqeting. We call, you close more real estate listings and also power prospecting. Getting ready to make some calls in Tampa and St. Petersburg, Florida. They're currently experiencing a Category 1 hurricane, 50 to 75-mile-an-hour winds. I'm in California, so I call virtually. But let's see what's going on in a hurricane and let's make some calls and set some appointments during a hurricane. You'll notice some links in the stream as well as some polls. If you guys are watching could participate, that'd be great. I'm just going to make sure I got everything logged in here and then we will get started. I truly love doing this stuff, guys. You know, I've been doing the cold calling for realtors for going on 5 years now. I started cold calling in general when I was 16, so I'm going on 39 now, so do the math. I've been doing this a long time, and you know, I enjoy it. I've got good results, and now what I'm doing, you know, helping realtors help more people, it's truly rewarding. You know, I'm helping people, even though sometimes it's a little rough on the front end. You know, when we get somebody that we are able to actually help them sell their property, you know, it's rewarding. It's nice that, you know, I can create something out of nothing. So I'm using some technology, picking up the phone, just making a call. And now that I'm also training newer agents and teams to cold call as well, that right there is huge. As an example, Tommy Quinn started with me about a month and a half ago. Just over the weekend, he got his first listing. And this kid, a few months ago, he was scared to even get on the phone. Now he's cold calling daily, getting good results, and I'm going to do a call later with him today, and I'm probably going to go live on that call so we can do an update and talk about how things are going with him, and just so you guys can get an idea of how my training program works. You can come join that live. And I'm not sure what time I'm going to do that, but I'll probably do that sometime this afternoon around 3 or 4. Just depends on Tommy's schedule. Now that he has listings, he's a busy man. Doesn't have time for us small folk no more. No, I'm kidding. Tommy will always have time. All right, guys, so we're calling canceled and expired listings in Tampa, St. Petersburg, Florida. Let's just get right to it. Hi, this is Jeremy over at Frank Albert's Realty.
Sorry, what's that?
My name is Jeremy. I'm with Frank Albert's Realty. Is this Craig?
No, it's the wrong number.
Oh, I apologize. Are you the owner of the property on 76th Street that just came off of the market, or do I just have bad info here?
Bad info, wrong number. Yeah,
Okay. Have a good day, man.
thank you, you too.
Okay. Sometimes we get bad info, guys. It is what it is. And sometimes we can convert that bad info. I just don't want to spend too much time on that today, but I will talk to you guys in my training about how we can convert wrong numbers, because in reality, there's never a wrong number. Everybody is a potential person that we could help. Let me go ahead and send this link over to a few people so they can come hang out. If you guys have questions or comments or want to interact, just go ahead and put your please participate in the chat. The more you comment, the more Facebook will distribute or syndicate this stream, which helps me a lot. So if you can like it, love it, laugh at it, do some sort of an emotion, and make sure to make some comments so we can interact. It may not mean much to you, but it helps me a lot. I don't get paid for it, but it just helps more eyes come in, and which helps my businesses, of course. So at the same time, if you guys have a business page that you'd like me to support, you can always send me likes, like requests, and I'd be happy to support whatever business page you have going as well. It's two-way street here. just share this to a few groups and then we'll get started. Then we'll continue. You'll notice there's a poll in there. Do you cold call for new business? If you guys can answer that poll, I'd greatly appreciate it. And then my group, Rookie to Relevant Realtor Resource. That's my public group for my coaching program. It'd be great if you guys are realtors, new and old, join that group. Again, a lot of this may not mean much to you guys, but it means the world to me, okay? And then let's continue with these calls here. So yeah, they're having a Category 1 hurricane right now. So a lot of people are going to be at home or answering the phone.
You have reached the voicemail box of 90434701664. At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options. To send your message, press 1 at any time. To listen to your message, press 2. To re-record, press at the tone. Please record your voice message. When you are
So this team that I'm calling for right now, Frank Albert's Realty, they're awesome. They do over 100 transactions every year.
Leave your message.
at the tone, please record.
So they do over 100 transactions a year, if probably on 150 this year. And the biggest thing, and I love calling for them because there's a team and they're all really good. But the biggest thing they do in their marketing is they have a staging company. So they'll stage listings to make sure they sell quickly for top dollar. Now I know some companies do that, but it's a standard with Frank Albert's Realty. And then they back their listings with a 90-day guarantee. So if they don't sell the listing in 90 days, they take $1,000 off the commission. And so when I'm calling on the front end, hi.
This is Dallas Residence. Please use your name and number. We'll be sure to call you back. Bye.
Wizard.
I was just calling a wizard.
Hello, this is Bill Davies, Enterprise Electric. Please leave your name, phone number, and a message, and I'll get back to you just as quick as I can. Thank you. Goodbye.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5. Enter the phone number. To end, press pound. To cancel, thank you. Your message has been sent. You may hang up or leave a voicemail.
I love leaving that the text for the number. You get a lot of callbacks on those.
Zero 4 2 3 3 3 4 9 0 is not available.
So there's not a hurricane here in California, but where I'm calling down in Tampa, they're about to be having some high winds today. It's only a Category 1, 50 to 75 mile an hour winds, but it's still a hurricane.
Has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 407-334-8505 is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at the...
That means a lot of people are calling those people. Let's call back. Sometimes when you call a second time, they answer.
Has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 407-334-8505 is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
For those of you who are tuned in, looks like we have a few people in here. Please follow jmarqeting and make some comments. Let me know where you're from and what you do. It's always nice to see who's in here so we can interact. And if you could like and share this stream, I greatly appreciate it. Let's take a look. I just Googled the hurricane. I want to take a look at it. Yeah, it's just below Tampa, on the Gulf of Mexico. Hurricane Eta.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 904416433 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more.
For the realtors that are in this stream, how many of you are prospecting daily, and what platform do you use? RedX, Vulcan, Mojo? What platform are you using to get your leads and make your calls?
Call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 407-334-8505 is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
So yesterday in this campaign, I set 2 appointments. Both have been rescheduled. One of which is probably going to be a listing, but because of the weather, they decided to move the appointment until tomorrow, and then on Friday for one of them. And you know, when we do this, guys, this is a daily thing. We got to do our prospecting, our cold calling every single day. And just because you had a really good day that yesterday doesn't mean anything, because today it's a whole new day. You got to produce every single day. Now, I wouldn't really focus on, I got to get appointments. You want to focus on having lots of dials, and the more dials you have, the more conversations you're going to have. The more conversations you have, the more opportunities you're going to have to get appointments. And it just goes in a chain effect. But it all starts with dials. Hear me again. It all starts with dials. Lots. I probably make 500 to 1,000 dials every single day. With these dialers, because the 3-line dialer, right now there's 3 numbers being called at the same time. I've made 32 calls already, and that's a little bit low. Usually you can get...
Hi, you've reached the Untitled Chapter. Please leave your name and
when the triple line dialer's going, you can get a lot of dials in a short period of time. Okay, you got to be able to leverage technology, guys. That's what we have it for. Bueno, this is Jeremy calling from Frank Albert's Realty for Teresa or Dennis.
calling from where?
FAR Realty, about the property on SadNet.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I'm calling about your property on SadNet that came off of the market.
My property where?
Are you the homeowner of the property on SadNet?
No.
Have a good day. On to the next. Hi, good morning, good afternoon. Jeremy calling about your property that came off the market.
What did you say?
My name is Jeremy, and I'm calling you about your property that came off of the market today.
For the mortgage, we have some kind of situation with that.
Is this
But
is this
from
Jose?
where?
Is this Jose?
Yes.
Hey, Jose. My name's Jeremy Marquez. I work for Frank Albert Realty, and your house on Marsh Landing, you guys canceled it, so I wanted to see if you were still looking to get it sold at some point.
For the sale of the house?
Right, because you had it listed with Keller Williams, and then you took it off of the market. So are you still looking to sell it?
No, sir. No. We canceled the sale of the house because it doesn't really make sense at the moment, you know.
There's a change of plans, or what happened?
No, because you know, it's, in some moment we rely like doesn't make sense, you know. We can sell the house and maybe we have to go out try to find that cheaper renting place or because it's not the right moment to buy another one right now too.
Oh, you had a problem finding a new place?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jose, that's a lot.
Crazy thing.
People are having. I'm sorry to cut you off, but yeah, a lot of people are. They're not able to find a new place because the market is so. Everything's selling so fast and it's so competitive, right?
It's true, yeah. It's true.
Yeah, and so you couldn't. You guys decided to cancel it because you couldn't find a new place. And that's really what happened there.
Yes, sir.
Ah,
You
okay.
don't want to be like a homeless.
Yeah, I hear you. And especially with the hurricane.
Oh yeah, exactly, no.
You want to be outside for that.
Thank you for calling.
Ho-
Anyway, you know, thank you for your
Well,
interest.
Jose, question: If my team was able to help you find a place and get this sold in the next 90 days, if we did that, would you want to see how we? I mean, would you want to talk about it at least?
No, my wife said no, you know, she said no, she canceled that and she said no, she don't want to hear about it.
Gloria?
She doesn't want to hear, yeah.
So you guys just
And
okay?
she
So
don't want to hear about it and I don't want to be hit, you know.
Jose,
I don't want
um,
to be hit and without food.
at some point in the future, do you think you guys will sell again?
Yeah, maybe, let's say 1 year, maybe.
Okay, so let's do this. How about we just stay in contact and in 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, when you guys are ready to talk about it again, I can have one of my team members come by, talk to you about how we sell property, and that way you can at least know how we do business. I guess I'm asking, is it okay if we just stay in contact and when you're ready, talk about it more?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt at all, yeah. Yeah, you want to be in contact in 6 months, 7 months, you know. Like I said, you know, from now, we are not really going to do that. It's not a good idea now.
I understand. In 6 months or a year, the market's going to be different anyways. It will be easier, hopefully, to find a place. But the problem right now is that because there's not very many houses for sale, the inventory is so low, so it's hard to find a place. So this is happening a lot. You're not the only one. There's a lot of people that were selling their house, but because they couldn't find something new, they're not able to sell. So that's happening a lot. But when the market shifts, most likely there's going to be more homes on the market at some point. Then it's going to be easier to find a place. And so when you're ready, I'd like to at least have the opportunity to show you how we would help you get it done. Is that fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Zapata, do you have an email address I can send you our resume to?
Yes, sir, yes.
What's your email address?
Can you write now? No.
What's the best email?
Ready? Are you ready now to write now?
Yes.
Okay, it's G like zebra,
Mm-hmm.
A like apple,
Mm-hmm.
J like Jesus,
Okay.
O like Oscar,
Mm-hmm.
M like Nancy,
Okay.
E like Edward,
Okay.
L like light,
Mm-hmm.
0, 5, 0 is the number 0, 5 at yahoo.com.
Okay. Thank you for spelling that out. I think I got Z as in zebra, A as in apple, J as in Jesus, O as in Oscar, N as in Nancy, E as in Edward, L as in Lucky, 05 at yahoo.com.
It's correct.
Okay, so I'll send you one email by the end of the day, and then we can just keep in contact. And when you're ready, I'd like to at least show you what we would do to help you guys find a place and sell this when you're ready. Okay?
Yeah, let's see what happens, right?
Okay. Yeah. Again, my name is Jeremy Marquez, and the company I work for is called Frank Albert's Realty. And I'll send you that email with all of our information.
Okay, that's good.
We- Jose, when you get my email tonight, could you please just reply so I know you got it?
Could you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Yes. When you get my email, please reply saying received so I know you got it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Jose. Stay safe, and it's going to be a little bit windy later, so be careful out there.
Okay, so it's okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Have a good day.
Thank you very much, man. You too.
All right. So Jose is going to wait. It's a good opportunity for a long-term nurture, and that's what we want. Okay. It's not always about the deal now. It's about creating relationships, and that's exactly what we just did there. So that way, when Jose and his wife are ready, then we have an opportunity to help them. So that's how you create a warm nurture from a cold lead. Just going to do a little admin work here, and while I do, if you guys have questions, just put it in the comments, and I'll get to it shortly. Put him in for a callback in Red X. That way we'll get a reminder to call him back in a couple of months. I'm going to call him every month just to stay in contact. Right, got the information downloaded. I'm going to send him that email. All right, email sent. Send him the text message too. And it's very important to do the small stuff like this. You say you're going to do something, send an email, send a text message. You got to do it, And, that's going to go a long way when you follow up, and just to help with the follow up, all of that helps with everything all together. because with these type of leads, it's all about the follow-up. You're not always going to get the appointment or the deal on that first call. The best transactions usually come from a lot of follow-up. All right, email sent, text message sent. Let's make sure everything's set up on the front end here, and we'll continue with our calls. All right.
Sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Goodbye.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Murray?
You have the wrong number.
This isn't Nasser?
This is Nasser.
Nasser, Mr. Rear, I'm sorry, I mispronounced your name. Murray?
No, you're right. Who is this?
This is Jeremy Marquez calling about your property on 87th.
Yeah, it's off market now.
I see that you were working with Remax, but you canceled the listing.
Right. Because we changed our mind for right now. In future notices,
Is it because you weren't able to find a new place?
No. We were gonna buy another house, and we were gonna stay. Some in there, and then maybe put it back in the market. But actually, one of our relatives, they might be living there for a bit of war. So, they don't. Honestly, that's what it is. So we don't necessarily to buy the other place.
I see. Nasser, when you and your wife decide to relist it, are you going to work with Remax again, or are you going to interview different teams?
But that's the gentleman who Dan first heard, he's with the Remax now, but he's an awesome realtor. He's a friend. We know him for many years. We probably gonna let him do it, honestly. If it happens, But I'll be happy to ask him to work with you. If you find if you put it in the market, I'm not 100% sure really.
Well, My goal was to at least allow you to interview my team to see what we would do different before going back to working with Dan.
Okay. I don't have I don't have a contract with him. That's why another reason that I took it off the market. But if you want to send me an email, so I can, you can be introduced to me. That would be great. This way, I have you in mind. If we do that, maybe there is a different thing in the market that we don't know. It's always better. But he has been such a nice guy to us all these years. So that's what we were dealing with him, not because of Remax or anything else. That's because of the gentleman who we know.
I understand, and that's all I'm asking for is the opportunity to talk to you about what we would do different. What's the best email to send our information to?
It's my first name dot my last name is NASSER dot last name is MEHRIARY @gmail.com.
First name dot last name @gmail.com.
Correct.
Question: what were the plans after you sold this property?
We already buying another property.
I see. So you're already so you've already found a new place. Now,
Oh yeah. We're closing on this one.
Nasser, if, and I don't know because we'd have to look at all the details, but if one of our specialists feels like they can get it sold now, would you at least want to hear what we would do?
No, not really, because we are not interested. That's why we took it out of the market. We just didn't want to sell it right now.
So you're
I know, I understand what are you saying, but no, the reason is right now we are not selling it.
okay.
Because we are looking at a couple different options. That if my brother-in-law and then they want to come and stay in there for a little while, because we were looking to sell it to buy the other house, but we found some money that we don't have to sell it right now.
Oh, I understand. So you might keep it and family
Right,
might
right.
stay there for now.
Exactly, right. That's what our plans are. But that's why we took it off the market because we didn't want to show it in case we're gonna give them the first option.
Yes.
That they're moving from California here.
Ah, okay. Well,
And he's in the airport. He's a physician in the airport. So we're gonna give them the first option, and then we are not in a rush either. So we got
Okay.
the money to buy the other house.
I can.
But I appreciate. But
No,
but
I
you
understand.
have to
I understand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna just do this. When we get off the phone, by the end of the day, I'll send you an email, and we can just stay in contact. And when you're ready, we'll set up a time to at least
Okay.
meet and just talk to you about how we work. Is that fair?
That's fair, and I get to know who you guys are a little bit more.
Exactly, and you'll get an email with some links to our marketing and see our track record. And when you're ready, I'll set up a time for you to meet with one of our specialists. Okay?
All right, let me ask you a personal question.
Okay.
Okay, you haven't seen the house or anything, just saw the area, of course, saw the house online on MLS, and then you saw what we are asking for.
So
Right.
what's your question?
My question is, we got the appraiser 3 years ago for 800. Okay, that was our appraiser for 3 years ago. But now 3 years passed by, and we were asking for 874. Now, to your knowledge, if we are asking for that 874, what do you think you can bring on the table for us after all the expenses? What's gonna be left over for us? If you know what I mean.
Yes.
Bottom line,
Well,
what we
Nasser,
can-
Nasser, hold on.
just
Hold
your
on.
opinion, yes.
Hold on.
All right.
I legally can't even talk about that. I'm an assistant here. So one of our specialists can run the numbers for you and give you an answer to that if you'd like for me to have them look at the numbers.
You know what? It would be good to know. I mean, I know a little bit about. I'm not in the market. Like a realtor or telemarket, but I'm very close to because I research all the time. About the houses and about the cars and about everything else. Prices is my specialty to find out. But I wanted to see. Yeah, sure. Do that, please. If
So,
you can
Nasser,
throw some numbers
let's.
for me.
What I'll do is I'll have our specialist run the numbers today and put together an idea of what we think we could sell it for, and then tomorrow we can give you a call to go over that with you.
That would be great. It's always good to to compare it. This guy told me that
Yes.
he can bring this much for me, and now it's a second opinion. It would never hurt. Sorry.
What time tomorrow is best for a call?
Let me see, Thursday. I have a couple of appointments in the morning, but in the afternoon would be good. Maybe around 1 o'clock to 2.
Okay.
Same time.
Let me look at the calendar. Yeah, I can have somebody call you tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and tonight they'll do some work on it just to look at the numbers, and that way you have a second opinion, and we can establish the relationship.
All right, that would be fine. Again, I'm not under any obligation, but it would be good to have a little bit more knowledge about your company.
Yeah.
And just make a relationship. But that's fine. That would be great.
Well, I appreciate that opportunity. When we get off of the phone, I'll email you our information, and then today we'll do some work on some numbers and then call you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Again, my name is Jeremy, and I work with Frank Albert's Realty. When I email you, I'll let you know the name of one of the specialists that will be calling, okay?
All right. That's great. That's fine.
Thank you, Nasser.
Yes, sir. You guys be safe right now.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
All right, guys. That's what we want right there. That's a great call. You just got to stick with it. So that's going to go on calendar as an appointment. We're going to run the numbers on that. I'll assign it to one of our specialists, and they'll call tomorrow at 1 o'clock to start the process. Because here's the thing, even if the numbers make sense, there's really no reason to wait. Because he has another property, he wants to sell this. He may wait a little while because of his brother-in-law, but it's a good opportunity for us to establish the relationship and to just go from there. I assign it to one of our agents, and then it's off of my plate, and then they'll continue to work with the seller until he's ready to list. And that's a $800,000 potential listing, so that's nice. It's very nice. And he said several times, I'm not in a contract, no obligation, so that means that he's open to working with other real estate. And I think the reason why he said that he was going to work with that past agent, because it sounds like they just have a long, they've known each other for a while, but that's okay. It's all about the bottom line, not necessarily anything else. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to assign that to one of our agents. Send them that email, send them that text. This is actually a perfect time for me to wrap up this live session because I'm going to be doing the admin work for a little while. I'm going to stay on for a few more minutes, and if you guys have questions or comments, go ahead and put it in the comments box while I'm doing this. Take a look here. Alright guys, Again, I'm Jeremy Marquez with jmarqeting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to wrap this live session up and handle some admin work for Nasser. If you guys need any help with anything, if you're interested in my coaching program, let me know. Have a good Wednesday and just get on the phone.